hurt you. Today I'm going to be working on more of the equipment system, the main menu, or I guess the equipment menu. I'm going to work a little bit on some animation stuff here for a moment, just assign some emotes, keep it fun. But then yeah, I'm going to be working on animation screen, making it a little bit more robust, easier to kind of follow along, and make changes quickly to stat screen. So here it is. This is what we're working on. This is my equipment menu. So right now you can kind of see at least some stats. It doesn't have all of them, but it reacts to when you equip something. You can kind of see that. It'll show you how much on the right, stats the weapon, on the left, stats of the player. So if I go and equip a sword, for example, you can see my new stats show up, right? And I took my attack away so that I could chicken dance, but I'm gonna go update that so you can still attack, but still obviously do the emotes because those are important. All right, with that, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so one thing too is I need to get out of. Well, I guess that's okay. So I have this in full screen, right? I think for streaming, I might have to put it in windowed screen. We'll check. We'll try it. First thing I'm gonna do is fix that. So one thing is the way these emotes work is I want it to be separate. Right now I've got it on this attack state down here. Chicken dance. Hey, Indo. How you doing? Hope things are going well. So I'm gonna just have a melee attack here. Ah, Orbim's taking out the trash on stream and you're missing it? Man, I wouldn't miss that. I might jump over there, catch him taking out the trash. No, thanks for popping in. I get it. You know, it's hard to, can't hold your attention, you know? He needs to work on that. No, thanks for popping in. I'm just doing a couple animation things real quick, and then I'm going to get to working on the equipment menu. Oh, he's on the starting screen. I thought he started like 10 minutes ago or something. Maybe I'm wrong. But I got you. I did away with the starting soon screens. But no, I get it. No problem at all. Thanks for popping in for the short time you are. I'm going to add the chicken dance and break dancing as emotes here. And then we'll get to work on the equipment menu. So, hope things are going well. Hope you made it to lunch today. And things are going well for you there. Let's see. Ah, that makes sense. That does make sense. So, it happens. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Let's see. So I'm going to do chicken dance here. And then I'm going to add break dance here. All right, there we go. And now I've got to connect them to run up here. Good, I'm glad you made it to lunch. That's the important thing. I stopped following your. Maybe I missed your lunch updates. I'm not sure. Have you been posting them? Immediate. Same with this one. Keep forgetting, man. We never know if you make it to lunch or not unless you post them. You gotta keep up with that. Gotta keep up with that. All right, those look good. 0.5. I saw your 3-hour typing marathon. That's pretty ridiculous. That's wild. I can't imagine typing straight for 3 hours. Like, I get it. I mean, I've worked before, I guess, and gotten into typing sessions where I'll probably type for 3 hours, but for I imagine what you were typing wasn't something you were coming up with and passionate about. So that'd be wild. How does that work? Do you pick what you type about? Does it just throw up random letters and you just type them? I have played the actual, was it Typing Monkey? I have played like the other game, just not the 3-hour one. Oh, nice. So you're doing it on stream. That makes sense. That probably helps. I'm sure that helps. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. All right. I've got that done. Now I'm just going to add on the main character here. Basically two things. First, I want to try see where I'm doing the spin low. It's actually, there's no under. Okay. So I think this is pretty easy. All I need is to copy this. I guess I'll do it 4 times. One for each direction. Interestingly, this is already in. Yeah, this is already in the free roam state. That's good. Okay. So then what I'll do here is chicken dance. I need what direction do you press for chicken dance? Left? I feel like chicken dance is kind of a left. Break dance. Break dance is kind of a down. And then I gotta think of what to do for the other two. I'll come up with the other two later. For now, I'll comment that out and say pass. We'll work on those later. Let me grab the input map for those. So it's toggle down, toggle up, toggle left, and toggle right. So chicken dance, I think, is a toggle left. Does that feel right? Toggle left. While breakdance is 100% a toggle down. This can be toggle right. And this is toggle left. All right. Let's check that out. Oh, the only thing I got to be careful of. Ooh, I got to think. Okay, the only problem. When I'm navigating the menu, my character is going to be trying to do emotes. So I need to make sure when the menu opens, I send a signal to say, hey, the menu's open, so that I no longer do emotes. Okay, but I'll do that here in a second. Okay, so down. All right, looks good. That's pretty good. And then left, chicken dance. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Okay, but when I'm in this menu and I navigate, I'm be emoting all over the place. That's not good. So I need to go turn that off. I gotcha. Well, glad you joined us on the PC. Better lag timing anyway. But there we go. All right, so what I need to do then is I need to essentially turn those off when the menu is open. So I basically need to say here, I need basically an if statement that says if menu is not open, right? So to do that, actually I think I have this as a unique identifier, equipment selector. So what I can do, I think I will have a Linux build, yeah. So what I plan to do is kind of capture most of the main things. I'll probably do Linux and Windows. I don't know if I'll do Mac. And the reason I don't know if I'll do Mac is because to do a Mac build, which Orbum's gonna hate, right? But to do a Mac build, I've got to own a Mac, and I don't own a Mac. So if I decide, and then like from what I hear, like Mac gaming is like 0.5% or something of the market share. Maybe not that low, but it's pretty low for gaming. So I don't know if it's worth it. Like, to go buy a Mac just to do that, it's probably not worth it. All right, and so what I'd say is if this is not visible, do this. All right, later. Thanks for popping in. Catch you soon. Tell Orbum that he needs to take trash out faster next time. Catch you later. Ooh, it doesn't like that. Equipment selector of null instance. That's interesting. Equipment selector. Okay, what I'm guessing is it's not working because it's like passing in, which is fine. What I need to do is I need to have, when I'm in the zone, essentially when I'm in an area, let's see. I don't think I have any yet. So when I'm in an area where I can enter this screen, it should turn that off and then it turns back on when I leave, which I think is fine. Actually, it really just needs to be only when the menu's open. So what I probably can do is just pass along the visible data. I can maybe add one more. I can just say if equipment selector dot, maybe just that. I think that should work. Basically, if there's a value for that, it would allow me to do this. If not, it won't allow me to do that. What it's going to mean is it will take a little bit of time, which is fine, because it's just while the nodes are spawning, it's starting to run this code, I think is what's happening. And so it fails out before it ever gets to it. Let's find out. What am I, yeah, it says I'm streaming at 6,000 kbps, but it's telling me it's a little bit messed up. Okay, so nothing here. Let's run over here. All right. So that didn't work, obviously. Let's look at a couple things here. Okay, so remote. Let me make sure carriage is there. Equipment selector is right here. But for some reason, and it's not visible. So, maybe I can print. Equipment selector. It should work. I'm really surprised it doesn't. Oh, you know what? You can't see. Let's see. So let me minimize this. That's where I probably have to go windowed. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Maybe I can just minimize it. I'm just gonna close it. All right. Let me go up and set that to windowed real quick. All right. That'd be good. So it's never getting here. So maybe because I'm pulling it in, it doesn't actually pass through that, which might be okay. I think I can figure out another way to do it. Let's see. So from my character, does this? I wonder if any of these, I think some of them do look at my character. Let me see here. Which one would talk to my character? Do any of these connect a signal to my character? No. But they could. You know what? This is a little bit hacky. Um, A little bit hacky, but not bad. Okay, so what I could do here is I could say, okay, what is this? This character viewer? Okay, this is for like character viewer. So when on area right here, what I can do is I can say character. You know what? Let's just pass a signal to that character. I could connect it when I enter. Yes, that's a good way to do it. So I'll say signal, and I'll say disable emotes. I'll say character in area. And so here I would do character in area.emit. And then what I would do here, I think, is I would say character in area.connect character dot disable emotes. And then so in my character screen, I would have a function that disable emotes, and I would have emotes enabled equals false. So I need a new variable. Variable emotes enabled equals true. Okay, so that should, so then I would say just here, this is super easy. If emotes enabled. Okay. That's pretty good. All right, then I want function enable emotes. Emotes enabled equals true. All right, so then what I can do is go back here and when the focus is exited, let's see. Not for that. I need it when it's no longer visible. Let's see. Visibility changed. That's a good one, actually. So what I can do is I can say visibility changed dot connect character dot enable emotes. Maybe that's a better way to do it. Then I don't even need this. I just do visibility change when it's visible. When it's true, I enable. When it's false, I disable. That's much better, I think. Okay, so I do that. That's good, but I want to disconnect. Let's see. I want to disconnect at when it's no longer there. How would I want to do that? I guess it's gonna do visibility change. I could just disconnect from there. No, I think I need to disconnect it from here, really. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's easy. If not visible for connections in visibility changed dot, I'm sure there's a get connections. Yep. I just guessed on that. I would say connections dot, I'm guessing it's like break. Get connections. Returns an array of connections to the signal. Each connection, okay, is an array that has a signal, a callable. So it's an array of arrays. No, it's an array of dictionaries. Disconnect. So what I would do is I would say for each one, I would do visibility changed dot disconnect. And what's it looking for? From a callable. So then I would do connections callable. I think like that. I think that would do it. Except here. Okay, the only problem is this. Shoot. Okay, the only problem is I would connect and then it would not be visible, so it would immediately do this. So instead, this is the right for loop. This is what I need. I basically need to know when to clear it. Is there area exited? So I have area entered. Oh, on item list. Wait, on area 3D. Okay, that's what I need. Okay, so on area 3D. Area exited. Okay. So I need a new signal for player inactive. And I would do player inactive dot emit current player. And then I can set current player equals null. Cool. I think that works. And then let's connect it. Connect this to character viewer. And that's where I take this. And do this. Cool. All right, now what I need to do is go back to my character. I can get rid of this. Enable emotes, and I imagine if I go back to here and I look at the call for visibility changed. Ooh, interesting. It doesn't. Why does it include the status of disability or visibility? That's really unfortunate. Oops. Okay. Oh, you know what? No problem at all. No problem. What I need to do is I need to connect visibility changed to myself. And I need to define a new one called a new signal. Signal called, we'll call this in menu. Okay, and then I would change this to in menu. In menu.connect. Down here, I would do this in menu. In menu. And then when visibility changes, I do in menu.emit visibility or visible. And then what I can do, that's great. And then I would come back here. To here. And I would say equals menu visibility. The opposite of menu visibility. So if that's true, if the menu's visible, emotes, actually, you know what? Let's do, yeah, that's fine. That should work. Let's test it out. That was a lot of changes though. So the chance of this working first try are very, very low, but we'll see. We will see. Hey, at least I can do the emotes. All right, now let's see. When I'm in the square, I can still do the emotes. When I'm in the menu, I can no longer do the emotes. Hey, first try. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right. Okay, that's all I need to do for the emotes. See, I think that's pretty good. Just kind of teleports around. I'll clean those up later. For now, it's fine. We'll just chicken dance for a bit. Good deal. That's great. Chicken dance looks pretty good. Oh, this doesn't look bad. It's just she kind of teleports around. She needs to be a little smoother. Maybe even just do it once and then go back to running. And that would smooth out. Actually, let's go ahead and do that. Man, I hate that I'm spending so much time on emotes. But it's fine. It's worth it. Okay. That's this one, all I have to do is that. And that's fine. Wait, what would that look like? Okay, so what I just turned on was back and forth. So she'll do it forward and then do it backwards and then do it forward, and that might actually look pretty good. Let's check. All right, let's see what we got. Kind of floating. Oh. No, it doesn't need to go back and forth like that. Let's do it once. All right, we're done. We're done playing there. Now we're getting serious. Just do nothing. All right. Now we're getting serious. So now we're gonna work on dynamic menus. All right. Ooh. Okay, so here's how this works. Right now, not this one, but this one. These menus here are hard-coded. Right? I don't want them to be hard-coded, because if they're hard-coded, then if I go change something, I have to go insert stuff. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to unhard-code them. First, I'm gonna open all these up. All right. And then in here, I'm going to add a abbreviation for each one. Okay. All right, this is going to take a while, so bear with me for a moment. Maybe I should just do a few of these first to make sure this is going to work. Yeah, these can stay 0 because there are quite a few here. I'm like a third of the way done. All right, let's finish the elemental. Okay. Life is not a thing, actually. I can comment this one out. Comment that one out. Okay, poison's not a thing. I can comment that one out. All right, that's good. I got the elementals down. There should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, good. All right, so now what I would do is, okay, this is gonna be wild. I'm gonna delete all these. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Within here, what I would do is walk 4. Okay, so when I first start on ready, I need to create these nodes. So I would do I basically need this. For stat and stat names, I don't need current item. What I do is get node, grid container, add node. Oh, actually, I could go. I need 3 labels. Node or label node. Let's see. Let's see how I do this. I do this quite a bit. New parent. Okay, so it's like node.new. So I would just do label.new. Label node 1 equals label.new. Okay. Variable label node 2 equals label.new. And variable label node 3 equals label.new. Okay, that's my 3 labels. And so now I want to add, I want to set the text of these labels. So I can say label node 1.text equals, and so the first thing it's going to be is the, it's going to be a string. It's going to be a string that is stat.toPascal case. Actually, it's going to be stat. Let's just start with stat. Oh, actually, I need the what's my dictionary's name? Stat names stat, like this. Okay, that should be the label node 1. label node 2, and then this actually is going to be comma like this. Label node 2 is going to be, actually I should already have that one. It's this. I guess I could just make it, yeah, actually that's it. Except I won't have anything for current item. So maybe just character.getStat. Oh, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna make it 0, because I have to type that later. Anyway, string of 0, and label node 3 actually is just a text, is a space. Let me see how I'm spacing these ones out. Do I have anything in there? 2 spaces? Okay. All right. So after that, what I would do is I would say get node grins container dot add child. Label node 1, and then again for label node 2, and again for label node 3. All right, I feel like that's actually pretty good. That's pretty short. Does it work? I create a new label, I add text to the label. It's pretty simple, and then I add that label underneath my grid. I think that's what I need to do. Let's find out. Okay. It didn't like some things. Oh, you know what? Okay, I need to name it. I need to name it. So I do need to name them. And what I'll name them as is I'll say label node 2.name equals string, like that. All right, let's try this again. Oh, I had 10% drop frames, really? Huh. That's wild. Weird. Wonder what happened. Huh. Looks like I'm dropping a bunch of frames. Wonder why. I'm hard lined. Might have to reset my router or something. Huh, okay, well. Okay. Well, first try and it worked. I do have a lot of stats. I'm very amazed that first try it worked. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Let's go finish populating them. All right, pretty impressed with myself there. Physical affinity, sword affinity, axe affinity, staff affinity. This is staff, that's funny. Unarmed affinity. Rod. Bow affinity, which I don't have bows yet. Dagger affinity. I don't think I'll have guns. I don't think I'll have whips. I don't think I'll have thrown weapons. Polearm affinity. Twin blades, I don't have them for now. I may end up having them. I don't know if they'll have their own affinity or not. Fire damage. Fire damage. Wind damage. Water damage. Earth damage. Ice damage. Lightning. damage, light damage, dark. What did I say up here? Maybe I could put dark damage. Let me up here make sure that's consistent. Dark damage. I may have to reduce the bandwidth. I don't know why I'm dropping frames. It's kind of weird. It's like hovering between 3,000 and 6,000. Let me run a speed test real quick. One moment. One moment. Yeah, my download speed's running fast. Let's see what my upload speed is. I wonder if I'm CPU. Yeah, my upload speed's really good, so I don't think it's my internet. Okay, so I don't think it's the internet. I think I'm coming up on CPU utilization issues. Let's see. OBS, of course, is running real high on CPU. I might need to update OBS. What else I got? Everything else looks okay, and I don't think I'm getting like dropouts. Let me know if that's wrong, but I think it's just kind of dipping down. Huh. Pretty weird. Pretty weird. All right. Oh well. It's fine. Not a lot I can do about it. Hey, Loki Trickster, how's it going? Hope things are going well. I'm seeing a lot of dropped frames. I didn't know how bad it's translating to you guys, so I was troubleshooting a little bit, but I think I'm giving up. I mean, I'm not dropping them entirely, I don't think. I think I'm just decreasing, what do you want to call it? Just bandwidth, right? So maybe it's not too bad. But good to see you. Okay, it was frozen when you first got in. Yeah, maybe I am having problems then. It's all over the place. I don't know why. I might need to reset my router. That should totally be just LT. Okay. Yeah, I might need... Oh, it got down to 75 for a second. Yeah, I might have to go reset my router real quick. Let me finish this real quick, and then I'll go do that. It's gonna kick me off for a moment, but you know, we'll see. I'll jump right back on. All right. That looks like... I'll put regen. I'm currently working on this menu and automating it. Oh, poison effect I do need. Actually, I don't need to output this one. Or burn effect or bleed effect. Tax available. I do need that one. Cool. Here's what I've got. So you see I'm doing this kind of dictionary here. And then what that translates to is man, I'm dropping a lot of frames. What that translates to is here. So you can see there everything it impacts, which is pretty cool. So this works pretty well. I like it. All right, now I just need to do the other side, which the other side's gonna be really easy because I have to copy paste. But first, I'm gonna go reset my router and see if that helps fix this. So I'll be right back. You are going to absolutely lose me because I can't stream while I don't have internet. So what I'll do is I'll throw this on, or I'll throw the chicken. Let me go on arm first. I'll throw a chicken dance on, but but it's going to disappear for a moment. Be right back. Let me put this on full screen. That's the wrong one. Now let me make that smaller. I'll try streaming without internet next time. Be right back.